side in terms of his average points per game, and a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. And for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges.
Here we go.
Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And it's the Knicks to start us off. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity. Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Here's Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Takes a 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Towns in the corner. Inside. Hard against Vassell. Brunson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now, here's Fox. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Knicks off to a quick start here. Back to Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. With the fadeaway. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Back to Brunson. Shoots over Fox. And the shot is long.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Pass to Champagnie. Vassell a screen on Hart. Champagnie and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fox against Brunson. From the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And so it's New York with it after the basket by San Antonio. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Vassell wide open. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Hart outside. Brunson against Fox. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here's Vassell. No scoring in this one, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Brunson kicks to Hart. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Fox with it. Back to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Shoots over Bridges. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks leading by 5. And stolen by Vassell. On the wing, Fox wants to get it over to Castle and does. And he gets it to go.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to Denver.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Well, Doris, here we go down the final stretch of the regular season. How about some of the improvement we've been seeing from some of these players?
Kev, it seems inevitably every year there's a few players who make a huge leap in their games. And I love it when it's a complete surprise. Because when there's a player who's been under the radar and emerges as a potential star, how exciting is that?
Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Barnes against Hart. Here's Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 9.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Over Towns. Another one falls for San Antonio. For New York, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Brunson the pass to Towns. Good, nice job down low. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Wembanyama. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Wembanyama against Towns. It's not going to go for him. Hart outside. Pass to Brunson. Towns trying to get open. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Hart.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Castle a screen on Brunson. Barnes finds Fox. And Anobi sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now a 5-point Knicks lead. The Spurs have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Back to Castle. A pass to Fox. And the layup falls. Fox has got 5 now.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper's checked in. Anunoby against Barnes. Alvarado passes to Robinson. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Harper, no good.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 5.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Fox looking it over. Pass to Harper. Launches it. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still without a basket. And it's Alvarado in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Harper. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Four on the shot clock. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Now Alvarado. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it goes down 2 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside Harper. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Anunoby finds Robinson. Now, here's Bridges. Off target with his 3. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Champagnie. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Bridges for 3. Bridges missing again. San Antonio trailing here. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And it's all evened up. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Knicks. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Here's Fox, and the Spurs scoring again.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Towns in at the four-man position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Alvarado. Still yet to score. Barnes against Towns. Fades away. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Is the mid-range for Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's Robinson, following the bucket by the Spurs. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Castle. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Castle with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Now Castle. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Shamet kicks to Towns. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 11 points.
Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. For New York, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Towns, a screen on Johnson. Shamet with it. He's picked up by Harper. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And again, it's New York. Here's Castle. 6 points for him. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Castle. From deep. Robinson pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Clarkson right side. Misses the three. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Cornet passes to Vassell. Drains it from 17 feet out. Vassell's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Here's Alvarado. His last outing, 16 points for him. Clarkson for three. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Vassell. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver. The kick out to Barnes. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5, and they pick up 2. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we know Harrison Barnes is a capable offensive player. Pretty shot.
Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Shamet. Offensive rebound. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 13.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Vassell outside. Castle with it. 6 points for him. And here's Harper from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now here's Towns. Here's Alvarado. No good on the 3. Back to Castle. Pass to Vassell. Now Castle. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Harper, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Bridges, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornet. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Fox. Back to Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. Offline with his 3.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Bridges misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. 6-point lead. Brunson kicks to Towns. And the 3 ball is good. Towns has got 16 points.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty 3. Fox
against Brunson. They could use a bucket, and Fox finishes it off. He's got 9.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Brunson scanning the floor. Shoots over Fox. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Back to Castle. A 3. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
Aggressive drive by Towns, forcing the foul there.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
First one falls for him. The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin, and the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Olynyk comes in for Harrison Barnes, and it's Harper in for Stephon Castle.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Outside, Fox. The kick out to Harper. Lock at 6. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harper's got 8 points.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Brunson outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris had started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
And he makes the first.
Well, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 9. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. And Fox gets it to go.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Hart. New York moving it around. Brunson outside. Bobbed up there for Robinson. And stolen by Wembanyama.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And the first one drops.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Champagne's checked in, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Johnson. Fox hits them both. Here's Brunson. 17 points in the game. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Six on the shot clock. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's San Antonio now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up with the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Knicks trailing. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Let's see the stat sheet here for Stephon Castle.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
.124 left in the first half. Bridges outside. And here's Brunson outside. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Well, the high-valued three-point shot from the corners. Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 12 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. That shot misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Wow, Mitchell Robinson, a little playmaking versatility right there. Pretty pass.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by New York. Here's Wembanyama for 3. No good that time.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Robinson passes to Hart. Here's the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 4. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
These two guys we thought they'd bring in tonight, it has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Spurs trail by 4. Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. 6 to shoot. Castle misses. The Knicks leading by 4. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you, Kevin.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Towns, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 assists here tonight. Anunoby outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at New York. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
Well, I think for New York, they're in a good spot. Looking to generate some momentum heading into the playoffs. I don't see them resting anyone. They want to finish strong.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. There's the strength training, Wembanyama.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Towns a screen on Fox. Brunson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Victor Wembanyama is second. Karl Anthony Towns fourth.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your bigs.
That one falls for Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Outside, Fox. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's the floater. He gets it in there. Fox has got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Towns sets the pick for Hart. Nice jump shot. Good. Hart's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Towns finds Hart. Towns high post. Towns is doubled. On deep, Brunson. Towns. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
Here's Fox. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Jalen Brunson. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break, putting up about 24 points per, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, it's certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Anunoby outside. Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Anunoby against Vassell. Fox from outside sinks the three-pointer. Fox has got 28 points for the game.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Brunson against Fox. Now here's Brunson. D right on him, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Vassell was screen on Brunson. Fox against Brunson. Fox passes to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Towns. Wembanyama, no good. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Fox. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anunoby left side. Pass to Brunson. Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Now Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Fox against Brunson. Beyond the arc. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Fox against Brunson. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Castle. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Brunson against Fox. Puts it up. And there's the bucket as Brunson finishes it off. Brunson's got 34.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Fox. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brunson outside. Back to Hart. Towns the screen. Hart inside. Here's Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Spurs trail by 7. And here is Fox. And he has 28 points for the game. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Fox, no good.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
Here's Hart. The kick out to Anunoby. Brunson outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got 13 points in the second half.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Brunson against Fox. To stop the run. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got 11 points in the quarter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Brunson outside. Basket counts. Brunson's got 38 points.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have...
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. The Spurs also with the sub. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Here's Fox. He has 30. On the wing, Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. And it's off from three-point range.
And they continue to control the glass.
Robinson a screen on Castle. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good. And Fox has it in the corner. Back to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. 16 points for Victor Wembanyama.
at well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
Brunson against Fox. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Clock is at 3. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Robinson against Wembanyama. Back to Fox. 3-pointers off the mark. The Knicks leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Anunoby. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Now Clarkson, he has 7. Jacks up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Bridges with the steal. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. There's the triple. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs trail by 7. Wembanyama finds Castle. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Champagnie. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Clarkson for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama against Robinson. Outside, Fox. The 10-footer. Yep, that one goes. Fox has got 13 points now in the quarter.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out front, leading by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Shamet in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Barnes. New York with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Alvarado passes to Shamet. Here's Alvarado. And the 3 off target.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Barnes finds Fox. To tie it up. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Vassell against Clarkson. And then Robinson slams it in.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Clarkson. And it's Harper with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
They set the pick, shoots it, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And the first one at the line is good. One is no good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Alvarado bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Harper. The kick out to Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
And that one's good. Towns has got 22 points.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level scorer, and he's got it all working.
Right side, Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 34 points.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Outside, Towns. Towns is double. Clarkson for 3. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Fox. And he converts the layup. Fox has got 17 points here in the second half.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
3-pointer. And it's Harper with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Fox. Back to Harper. The 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Alvarado with it. Towns down low. Barnes on him. Clarkson for 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And a new group in for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bridges kicks to Hart. Back to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Vassell outside. Castle a screen on Towns. Vassell drives in. Castle. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 8. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama against Towns. At the top of the key, Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Kept alive. And that one's good. Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 10 points in just the second half. Brunson outside. Towns for 3. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Castle on the wing. Harper up top. Brunson covering. And the shot goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the layup is good. Brunson's got 42 in the game.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Pass to Castle. Hits the three-point bomb.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. For the 3. Oh, Brunson matches the 3.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Vassell outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And now Vassell knocking down a 3 of his own.
Here's Brunson. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. And again, it's a New York 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Right wing. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Spurs trail by 5. Vassell, the pass to Harper. Here's Champagnie. Harper with a screen on Hart. The second effort. It counts. And the foul. That one is on Towns.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And the Spurs making a change here. Fox is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James. Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Here's Brunson. The focus from Brunson.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Vassell outside. Brunson against Fox. Over Brunson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Takes the three. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Outside, Fox. Showing the moves down low.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
One shot.
The Knicks leading by 4. Now here's Brunson. Shoots the three. Wembanyama reels it in. Here's Fox. Flees it in off the window.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now Anunoby fires. There's the jumper. Nice one.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Fox. Oh, softly lays it in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Towns a screen on Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson. Oh, what a finish.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Spurs trail by 4. Outside, Fox. And he hits from 17.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
1:10 left in the game. Brunson. Off the glass.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Here is Wembanyama. That one goes.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Towns, a screen on Castle. Brunson. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
One of the best clutch players in the entire league. Step up, Mr. Jalen Brunson.
Shakes him, and he lays that one in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns outside. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Vassell. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Fox. Here's the floater. That's in there. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Fox! Another bucket! Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
One shot.
The free throw off from Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And the shot will go down.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Now Castle. Outside Fox. Up top, Wembanyama. Cleared away by Hart. And for the Knicks, they're shooting about 59% from the floor. Offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Knocks down the three.
Well, you see teams concede the three to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
Outside Fox. Outside Vassell.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
And he's good on the second. nails the third. They've led by as many as 11 points. Hart outside. Brunson fires. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Outside, Vassell. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Fox. Three. Good.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. They trail by one. Outside, Bridges. Outside, Anunoby. And he does not hit. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway.
Just too easy for Vassell. Got to run him off the line.
We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Brunson, left side, and he gets it to go.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Castle on the wing, defended by Bridges. Vassell, he's off from 3. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. A 2-point game. Here's Anunoby. The 3 doesn't go.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Yep, that's going to go in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Jalen Brunson, step back, too much. Big time shot.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Fox goes in. Puts it right back up and in.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
With the step back, Brunson fires, and he misses the J. There are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Castle, that one drops.
A bigger guard. 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Towns, a screen on Castle. Brunson against Fox. That one misses. Outside, Vassell. Now Castle. Outside, Fox. Outside, Vassell. Buries the deep ball.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Here's Champagnie. Fox. And the shot goes in.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.